So at the very beginning, it's pretty easy. Like, you can't really die high in the normal game. So it's just at 3x speed, it's not going to be much harder. Oh yeah, there's... No. It's slightly hard to control if you just wanna, like, you might just fall off. But, like, it's quite hard to actually die, because there's no, like, time constraints. At least in the, like, first 9 levels of each world, and especially the early worlds. But as we get later into it, it'll be easier to, like, fall off into fire and, like, die to scrolling stuff and moving enemies and all that. Right now it's just, like, slightly slow to do it and control. Like, it kept falling off there. But falling off repeatedly doesn't make it hard. It's just, like, slightly inconvenient. Going so fast. This level should be the first hard one, but then again, it isn't too hard. Well, yeah. Oh! First one I had to try again for. Hang on. Oh yeah. It's not too ridiculously hard. But you can see here that will become difficult in the later levels. Yeah, right now the main danger is just, like, it's hard to, like, press the buttons for the right amount of time, so you might accidentally fall into fire or run into fire. Like, even in just Solomon's Key 2, which is made, like, 30% faster instead of 200% faster, I make a lot more, like, mistakes. So... Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Made it past that. Alright. As long as you try and, like, press the buttons for, like, a really short amount of time, it isn't too hard. Oh. Okay. Oh, I feel like it'll be quite hard to time 2-10. Oh, don't do that. I feel like it might, the fires might move too fast for me to react to them. Hang on. Okay, did it? There we go. Nice. Oh, and so far it seems relatively easy. I don't think 2-10 was as hard as I expected it to be. Like I thought I would retry multiple times. Oh, I think that's the first try again outside of the boss stages. There we are. Did it correctly this time. Oh. Okay. There we are. I'm taking it really slow to like make up for how it's ultra fast. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. About a fourth of the way through the game already. Thought he was gonna fall off there. Yeah. Right now this challenge seems quite easy, but I feel like I'm gonna eat those words once they get to the like world 10. Ooh. Okay, well that's not and it's not a speedrun, so that mistake doesn't matter. Plus all of these other mistakes. I mean, time on all these stages is like doubling, just because I have to be so careful to like stop, make sure I didn't go too far. Nice. Even though this one is scrolling, I feel like it's short enough. Yeah, the scrolling doesn't matter. You still make it. Oh. I didn't expect the scrolling to be that short. feel like I'm gonna fall off here. Oh. Here we are. Nice. I feel like this one is quite hard to die on. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I just like can't ever hold down a key. Well, I'm just gonna fall into a file, like 1 and 2. I'm just always like tapping them for like half a second. Okay. No! I knew it was gonna happen at some point. I knew I would fall off the edge in one of these levels. Okay. Ah! Okay! I don't know why I just held down the button. Okay. There we are. Okay. There we go. Oh, this one is gonna be hard, I feel like. Well, I feel like the scrolling ones are definitely the hard ones, assuming the scroll ends up being tight. Yeah? Okay. Assuming the scrolling screens end up being a tight timing. Because these, and this, and since they only move between 2 points, cycles are pretty easy to line up. Well, and just in case I'm gonna do that. But I think longer cycles might be harder. And like scrolling screens where it's a tight timing are gonna be harder. Oh, I was meant to do that earlier. Just forgot. Oh! Oof. There's nothing I can do there. Aha! Oh, I lost the edge. It's not even like 4-10 specific things I'm dying to, like cycles. It's just falling off the edge. There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. I think to be safe, I'm just gonna do that so I can't mess it up. Here we are. Taking 2 minutes for this stage is pretty crazy. We're nearing the halfway point where actually it starts to get relatively challenging. I'm used to the 5-7 course where I keep dying on that in speedruns, not the 5-2 course. And not dying on it, but making mistakes. Okay. Oh. Luckily that mistake didn't cost me anything. Okay. Well. I feel like this level I made a good amount of mistakes in early on, but I don't think I'll have trouble with it now. Even at 3x speed. Early on as in like, early on to playing Fire and Ice. I like speed running. No! That doesn't really impact anything. But... okay. Yeah, the challenge about going super fast in Fire on Ice just ends up being go super slow in Fire on Ice so you don't die by going super fast. Like, speedrunning is way faster than this, even though I'm supposedly 3 times faster. Of course, when I'm not. Oh, no. I was gonna say, of course, when I'm not speedrunning, I do 5-7 correctly, but, can't do 5-7 right even now. And it probably wouldn't have been correct anyway, because all the hesitations and like, oh, and I guess I won't, yeah. That makes it like 20 seconds longer. Okay. Meow. Oh. Okay. Oh, ah. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna die at this point, even though it didn't just like seem dangerous to be like 1 tile away from the fire. Okay, this one I feel like I might have a challenge on, because the scrolling is, and usually it isn't tight, but it might end up being tight. Okay, I don't think this scrolling is a challenge. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. I feel like voiceover is gonna carry this video. Like that. I doubt what I am currently saying is gonna make it in the final cut. But... and it would be silly if I just put me saying that in final cut, but I don't know. I want to have like a good amount of actual reactions to what happens was when I posted. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely a lot easier than I first anticipated. Like I who, the only ones that post a real challenge is, like the 10th level of each world. 10th levels. But even those aren't that ridiculously odd. Although I feel like 6-10, like 6-10 onwards, like the last 5 world level 10s, those are gonna be quite hard. Oh, don't do that. The second I hold on to a button instead of just pressing it again, I end up dying. And I guess it's better content, but I don't know why I got why am I having trouble on 6-7? I've done that every time. I thought 5-7 was meant to be the annoying one where I keep making mistakes, not 6-7. I guess it's a different context, but kind of. Oh, the classic easy one. I feel like there's always one like super easy level in a world, like 10-5. I know there's one in World 8 that it's like that, where it's like 4 seconds or something. World 1 is basically all that. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Okay. Okay. Actually, a challenge. Okay. How am I meant to do that? Okay. Oh, wait. This is there a different way you can do it? Okay. Yeah, I think going the non-speedrun route might be necessary here. Or if not necessary, at least hopeful. Okay. Oh, but then... Oh, wait, no. I remember... his... Testing the... His... Oh. Okay, well, now I can do it. But I was testing this earlier to... Oh. I was testing this level earlier to see if there was a faster way to beat it. Than like what ST did. And that is the safe way to beat it here. So you can place ice like this. Tap that. Oh wait. No, that doesn't work here. Cause okay. Well, okay. How do I do this then? Well, actually, wait, no, this... Now that those guys are gone, it's as simple as just doing this. I was under the impression those guys were still here. This, I'm a bit too scared to do it the normal way, so I am going to do it that way that I was just doing. Which is... send this ice block... Oh, well, okay. I was meant to put an ice block here so I can do it. Oh no! Gosh darn it. I knew I shouldn't have. Oh wait, this is the wrong way to do it. Oh yes. Go there. Okay. Ah! Well. Oh. Well. So now. Oh. Okay. I can go for now. Yep. Killed this guy. Keep going. There we are. Probably shouldn't have blocked that path, but I think it's fine. Well, let's do that. Okay. We are safe. That was a much tougher one than everything else. So my hypothesis of the second half World 10, level 10s being a lot harder was correct. This is not a science experiment. Okay. I feel like levels 1 through 9 are just like filler until we get to the actual challenge of the dash 10s. And my other earlier hypothesis of the main things being long cycles and tight timing scrolling screens. And I don't know about the tight timing scrolling screens yet, because I haven't gotten to one of those. But although I did test one. Ah! Okay. We're fine. I want to do that, just in case. Here we are. Okay. We're good. I did test 7-10 and 1-10, just to see if this speed is possible, like before playing. Because I didn't want to record a challenge only to figure out it's completely impossible and like change the speed midway through, because lowering the speed to like 2 times or something, it sounds a lot worse than just like starting it 2 times. There we are. Got it. Whoa! Almost fell off there. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Well, almost at a hard level. Just 3 more filler levels. And in the actual game, they're nowhere close to filler, but in this challenge, like, they feel like filler. Because 3x speed doesn't make it too much harder. You just need to make sure you only press each key for, like, barely any time. Oh. So you don't go too far. Whoa. I always get scared when I'm like close to a fire, like falling off the edge. And usually in regular fire and ice, that fear isn't warranted. But in this one, it's like actually a decent chance of happening. Yeah, the time I take on each level, it's just doubled. Okay. Usually this level isn't too hard. Oh, wait, you, okay. This is definitely what I would consider one of the ones that has a tight timing then. Okay. Oh, well, oh, there we go. Oh, well, and you can't do it that way. Let me try, not going up there so I have more time to do this. Because you go up a lot of steps here. Is that easier? Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. Ah, okay. Is it possible to make it, and the timing was close? I wonder if it's easier to do it by, like, looping through. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Okay, don't do that. Don't do it that way. That's a mod. And it's probably doable. Oh, don't. Okay. I'm just gonna reset. Okay. There I am. Let me do that. Oh, I forgot about the looping. Okay, so I think I know how to do this. Alright. Ooh, that was just in time. Oh wait, no. Okay. Well, no, let me set there. I get what I need to do. It's just tricky. And I assume I get what I need to do. It might not be right. So if I do this, then the path is clear. To go up. Okay. Can I make it? I don't know if I cleared the path correctly. Okay. There's enough time. Wait, okay. Oh wait, no, it still works, it still works. No, no! 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 Okay, I know how to do it now. That was so close. Don't do it like that. Wait. Alright. Should I close this? Nope. The path is clear. Hold on, we can't really clear that into the fire. Okay. Oh no, I didn't clear the path. Forgot. Hard to remember. Clear the path. Path cleared. Do that. What I can do is... Okay, well, no, that's not what I want. That's fine. Oh, wait. I wanted to get that out of the way, but I just killed myself. It's not the way to go about things. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think there's enough time to place it before, so we just have to loop around to place that. We can use the fire to help get rid of those ice blocks. Going off the path. Actually ahead of the score, which I think happened last time as well. Now, don't fall. There we are! That was a close one. And not close, like tough. Tricky one. That's the level of challenge I was expecting. Oh! Oh, forgot to push down this block. That's not even related to the challenge. I just forgot. I was like, huh? How am I meant to beat this level? Just missed the most obvious thing. Yeah, 8-4, when I said earlier, this is one of the easy, like every level, every world is an easy level. That's the one I was referring to. And more like, oh, don't do that. Oh, 3/4 of the game. That's 3/4 of the way through the game now. Oh. Slowly but surely, make our way through the level. (8-10) is gonna be a nightmare. I'm just thinking about it, like, I don't know. Oh, and that's just a loss. I went too far. I don't know. That's the button for too long. Okay. Oh. Already one cycle behind. And the time it takes doesn't really matter. It's just like, do you have the movement capabilities to make it through safely? I'm gonna blockade this so he doesn't get me. Oh, oh. Okay. This is not at all the correct thing to do, but as I said earlier, the time doesn't matter as long as I beat it. Actually, I think there's nothing hard about this now. How is this taking 3 in-game minutes? For reference, it usually takes 1 minute 13 seconds. Oh. Okay, it was a lot easier than I expected. Felt like 6-10, which makes sense because they both have moving enemies. But I think, the thing that made 6-10 harder is, like, there were less safe areas. While in 8-10, there's a lot of places you could just, like, wait, and, like, kill the guys from the distance. Kill the bats, the flame guys. There you go. Ah? Okay. I only have 18 levels left. I don't know if the base World 10 levels are gonna be a challenge or not, because they don't have anything that makes it a huge challenge, like the scroll or the moving enemies. But in general, they were a challenge in the base game. So I don't know if they'd be drastically harder or just still a challenge because they were a challenge normally. 15 levels left. 2 which are for sure gonna be challenges. Well, actually, 9-10, you always have like at least 30 seconds to wait for the score. I don't know if the score was gonna be a challenge. Slightly annoying. Oh. Wait, where did I even die? Oh, I don't know. I just like slipped off the edge into the jaw. I feel like if 9-10 is still not a challenge, I gotta contact the Fire and Ice devs to tell them to up the scroll speed. It is so slow. I don't think the Fire and Ice devs are gonna upload a patch to make that specific. It's just annoying to, and at least it's a break for the speedrun where you're on demand and at the whole time, but like you get that with the Druid's Castle showing up cutscene. And it's like 2 breaks in a row with like 10 seconds of gameplay between them. Oh, almost at the silly 9-10. Will it actually be a challenge? Or will I still have to wait like 10 seconds for the score to catch up? Okay. I'm noticing that consistently the ice is... I'm sending the ice down like 1 block before I can't go anymore. Oh! I feel like I can't go ultra slow anymore. Oh, okay. I might actually lose this because of all those mistakes. Oh, I did! That's crazy! If I was playing at a more mistakeless pace, I doubt that would have happened. But it's actually not as ridiculously easy as I would have expected. Like, you don't have to wait for the score at all. And the fire is just like always one block but below where you need to go. Nice. That wasn't as ridiculously easy as I thought. -10 has redeemed itself. That cutscene is way short. I'm used to waiting like 20 seconds for it. Oh. I feel like ranking the ones that have been difficult, like 6-10 and onwards, like the level 10s that have been difficult. I feel like 7-10 is definitely the hardest. And I'd say 8-10, no, 6-10, then 8-10, then 9-10. So it's basically, like, the, it's lying. Wasn't paying attention. It's basically ignoring the first 5, which are ridiculously easy. Yeah, the earlier the level, the harder it is. I feel like Druidle might put a stop to that. But it can also just like go very slow, like one safe spot hard at a time. I don't know. I feel like Druidle's difficulty definitely depends on how risky I want to take it. Since, the scrolling is like an impending danger, where you have to move super fast, but the enemies you can just like, take it relatively slow, as long as you make it hit between safe spots, in time. I knew that would happen. Just can't let go fast enough. Can't let go. Geometry. Geometry. Oh! So far, most of the deaths have just been like, I accidentally held the button in for too long. I accidentally held the button for too long, dies right after from holding the button too long. And there isn't really any other way you can die in, like, all the first 9 levels of each world, because, like, the 3 things it makes harder is you can't hold a button for too long, you gotta do the scrolling levels faster, and, moving enemies are, like, harder to do, or, like, get around. Because you don't really have the reaction time to move at 3 times the speed of regular fire on ice. But the enemies do who move 3 times faster. And I feel like a task of 3 times speed fire on ice would probably just be like 3 times the speed of the world record, or something like that. But regular player is no real way, or at least like an average skill player, can't really go 3 times their regular pace. No matter how short the level is, I always get double the time. It's interesting how it's 3 times the speed, yet double the time. Which implies I'm going at... Oh, don't do that. Which implies I'm going at 1.5 times the speed I usually do. Because that's, like, the difference between 3 and 1.5, and then 3 and 2. Which is interesting. Oh. Is that how the math works out? I'm doubting it, but I can't really do the math half that well. How well I'm focusing on fire and ice. Here we go. 4 levels left. How do I go through that pipe more often when I'm not at 3x speed then? And I guess I'm just more attentive to pressing the button for a short time than I am with regular fire and ice. Like I often just go backwards through a pipe, because I'm just pressing the button too. That pipe and I think a couple other pipes. I forget which one specifically I go through, but oh, don't do that. Okay. We're getting close to the Druidal fight. I feel like it's been a while since I actually did the fire and ice Druidal fight. I've done Solomon's Key Druidal fight for so long. And I could make a sequel to this video. That's this, but in Solomon's Key 2. So it's slightly faster than 3 times speed, because it's like, it already has the like 1.3x speed, or whatever it is, from Fire and Ice. That's not correct. And also it's a different final boss. Maybe if this video gets 100 likes, we can do Solomon's Key 2 at 3x speed. Or maybe 4x speed or something like that. Because it'll be slightly different. I think the best way to make it hit an interesting difference is a faster speed, but technically it already is a faster speed. I don't think 100 likes is doable. Oh, there's one. Okay. Well, we're very close to Druidal. It's just 3 minutes in. Yeah. That's it. I can hear you. I forget. I don't think I ever learned what those kids' names are. Do they have names? All I know is that we're rescuing them, but I don't know. Oh, and it still works. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. No, just try again. There wasn't actually any reason to try again. Okay. I thought they were entirely different fights, but this seems like it was just a more polished version. I'm just gonna take it slow. Stay here again. There we are. Druid wasn't actually hard because you can just take it really slow. That's crazy. God. 3x speed. I'm like only 40 seconds slow. Then. And my world I could. And PB. I think if I did a second playthrough or something of this, I could for sure beat world record. Because the mistakes are. I don't think I've seen this before. And I probably did, I just don't remember for that. Greenpeace. I like these silly guys that are the bosses. It didn't show my favorite guy though, and if you've seen my speedruns, you know my favorite guy, the classic crocodile. Crocodile was the most silly guy, so silly and such a silly fella. And that is the end of voiceover. And this is not the voiceover. This is the.